You know how Mario 64 is famously known for its fast-paced action, as demonstrated by the speedrunning community, was made it the life's mission to finish the game as quickly as possible, with or without glitches? Well, what if, instead of channeling Mario's inner speed demon, we take it a step backwards and go as slow as possible? That's right. In this video, I will turn my brain off and attempt to visit every possible room in Peach's castle by crawling on all fours like a baby, and see how long it actually takes. There's only one rule I must follow. I must crawl to advance and can only stand when I encounter a door to enter. With that being said, let's slow down to a crawl. Okay, so we begin by literally crawling to the castle entrance, and not even a few seconds has passed and I already had regrets from doing this challenge. I forgot how insanely slow Mario actually is when crawling, because I am so used to his bing bing wahoos, and how he's always bouncing off the walls and stuff. I just know that Mario's virtual back is aching so badly from forcing him to do this. My fingers are starting to feel a bit uncomfortable from having to press down at the keyboard keys to crawl, since I'm playing on my laptop. It's Friday night and here I am numbing my brain while pretending to be a baby in a game made in 1996. I truly have peaked in life. A minute and 32 seconds have passed and finally made it inside the castle that usually takes like 5 seconds to do. But this is where the real challenge begins. I begin by crawling my way to Bob-omb Battlefield and I can see Toad just witnessing my endeavor, and who knows what is going through his mind as he sees Mario losing his mind. Peach must be bored out of her mind waiting for Mario to save her already, and truthfully, that's how I felt doing this. There were so many things I wanted to write in my script, but couldn't because my hands were occupied, and basically had to store whatever I wanted to say until now, and it was gradually driving me crazy, because I need to write stuff down before forgetting. Over time, I grew accustomed to this strange way of playing and tried my best to distract myself from this exciting gameplay, which Nintendo clearly intended for us to do. My back was starting to hurt from being slightly crouched over and didn't want to look like a shrimp. It's a bad habit that's hard to break. At this point, it's been over 6 minutes and I'm still on the first floor, and I was getting to the point where I was questioning what in the world am I doing in my life. I'm 27 years old, recording myself crawling in a video game to put on YouTube. Granted, I generally enjoy making content for the channel, but this is something I will never ever do again, and do not recommend anyone attempting this. I know no one else would anyways. Almost 9 minutes has passed and just now made it to the basement area. Usually I try to be more patient these days, and feel like this was seriously testing my limits, and is a good way to improve my patience after all. Almost 12 minutes now and I'm now making my way back up to the first floor to advance to the second floor. Who knows what Mario is thinking while being forced to endure this psychological torture? He probably wishes he was home binge watching Netflix and gorging on Chinese food or something. I know that's what I would rather be doing honestly, but I need to make more content after all and not give up. I was very tempted to quit halfway, but power through. I'm seriously impressed by other famous YouTubers who have done far more challenging things than Mario 64 that has spanned over days to even weeks. I have finally made it to the second floor, and that's when I realize my journey is halfway over and feel more motivated to finish because there aren't too many rooms here compared to the first floor. I just know that Lakitu, who has been following Mario around this entire time, is so bored filming, and Bowser, who is implied to watch Mario on his big screen TV, fell asleep. I legit almost fell asleep doing this too, and had to mentally slap myself awake since I couldn't use my hands to do it physically. Once I finally made it past every room on the second floor and made it to the third, that was when the challenge ends, because I had to jump to reach Rainbow Ride, and the last Bowser stage was immensely relieved to be free. Let it be known to this day that I am probably the only person to have recorded myself doing this, but I wouldn't be surprised if there was at least one person who has done it already. Please don't attempt this, it is not worth the mind-numbing experience. Now if you excuse me, I need to go take a nap, but before that, thank you for watching and please like and subscribe for more videos like these if you want to.